The Redbreast by Charlotte Caroline Richardson, 1775 to 1825. Cold blew the freezing northern blast, and winter sternly frowned. The flaky snow fell thick and fast, and clad the fields around. Forced by the storm's relentless power, emboldened by despair, a shivering redbreast sought my door, some friendly warmth to share. "Welcome, sweet bird," I fondly cried, "no danger needst thou fear. Secure with me thou mayst abide, till warmer suns appear. And when mild spring comes smiling on, and bids the fields look gay, thou, with thy sweet, thy grateful song, my kindness shall repay." Mistaken thought! But how shall I the mournful truth display? An envious cat with jealous eye had marked him as her prey. Remorseless wretch, her cruel jaws soon sealed the victim's doom, while I in silence mourn his loss, and weep o'er Robin's tomb. So oft in life's uneven way some stroke may intervene, sweep all our fancied joys away, and change the flattering scene. Okay, this poem was written by Charlotte Richardson. She was born in York in the north of England, and she went to a trade school. This is a school that teaches children to get ready for a profession. Yeah, it's professional formation, but Victorian or Georgian style. Anyway, she worked for many years as a domestic servant, and then she got married, and I think a couple of months after she got married, her husband died. But she did have a child from him. And then after that, she founded and decided to run a school. So let's see, this poem, it's a narrative poem about a robin redbreast. It's this little bird with this red orange on its chest. And it tells the story of how she sees this robin out in the snow, and it's freezing cold, and she says to the robin, come into my house. You can stay here warm with me until spring comes, and you'll be safe here. And then suddenly a cat appears, and the cat kills the robin, and she's upset by this, and she then remarks how unfair nature is. The reason why one person lives, or one animal lives, and one dies, it's just a question of chance. I also get the feeling that this to me says the way to hell is paved with good intentions. Yeah, so she had great intentions, which in the end caused the death of this poor bird. Cold blew the freezing northern blast, and winter sternly frowned. So the freezing northern wind, the explosion, the wind is blowing very hard, and winter is frowning. Yeah, to frown is the opposite to smile, and sternly is with seriousness, in a very serious way. So here, by saying that winter can frown, this is personifying winter. The flaky snow fell thick and fast, and clad the fields around. So snowflakes are falling thick and fast, a lot of them, and clad and clothed and covered the fields that are around. So this, I think, with the snow falling thick and fast and covering the fields, this sounds rather romantic. And then notice the rhyme: northern blast, thick and fast, frowned around. And this gives this poem almost like a sing-song way of it sounds almost in with this sing-song fashion. Da 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 da. Yeah, the freezing northern blast. Okay, forced by the storm's relentless power, emboldened by despair, a shivering redbreast sought my door, some friendly warmth to share. So the storm is relentless. The power of the storm, it goes on. And the redbreast is desperate. It's despairing. And it becomes braver. And it's prepared to maybe to deal with her because it's desperate. A shivering, a trembling robin redbreast looked for my door. Yeah, he wanted to share some of the warmth from inside my house. So the robin is desperate. Welcome, sweet bird, I fondly cried. So here she's welcoming the bird. She's really happy. No danger needst thou fear. So you don't need to fear any danger. You're safe with me. Secure with me thou mayst abide. So to abide, to live. You can live with me, safe, till warmer suns appear. So till the storm is over, till the winter is over, and the days, the suns get warmer. Yeah? And when mild spring comes smiling on. So when spring comes, and spring is smiling, again, spring smiles. This is personification of spring. So when days are better, and bids the fields look gay. So gay here means happy. So the spring is asking the fields to look happy because everything's growing. Thou, with thy sweet, thy grateful song, my kindness shall repay. So when spring comes, then you can sing for me. And your sweet and song of gratitude will be more than adequate payment for my looking after you. Mistaken thought. She got it wrong. Mistaken thought. But how shall I the mournful truth display? So how can I express the sad truth, mournful, full of sadness? So how shall I show, how can I tell you the sad truth of what happened? An envious cat with jealous eye had marked him as her prey. So a cat, there's a cat, we don't know whose cat it, if it's her cat or just a cat that's outside. And this cat is full of envy. The cat wants to come in. I think the cat's outside as well. And the cat has marked the robin as the cat's target. Yeah, the cat's going to kill the robin. Remorseless wretch. So, remorseless, if you feel remorse, you feel bad, you feel remorse because you've done something. Remorse is this little feeling of guilt. And a wretch is a terrible, horrible person. So, you horrible animal that doesn't feel any guilt about what you do. Her cruel jaws, her mouth, soon sealed the victim's doom. So to seal somebody's doom, yeah, this is to finish them. They are doomed, they're bad end. So this means that the cat killed the robin. While I in silence mourn his loss. So to mourn is to be sad, particularly when somebody has died. And weep over Robin's tomb. So she mourns his loss. She's sad about the death of the robin. Yeah, and she cries over his tomb where he was buried, or maybe this just refers to his death. So oft in life's uneven way, some stroke may intervene. So often in the uneven way of life, life is uneven. You don't know what's going to happen. Some stroke, some chance event intervenes. So you may have plans to do something, but just something, some small event may happen, and then things don't go as you wished. Some stroke may intervene, sweep all our fancied joys away. So our fancied joys, these are the things that we fancy, the things that we imagine. Yeah. So she's imagining this robin living through the winter and singing for her. But this has all been swept away. It's been destroyed and changed, the flattering scene. So the scene that we had in our mind, this ideal scene that we had in our mind, suddenly has been destroyed. I like the way she uses this word flattering, because flattering, it is saying things that are very nice about something, but they are too nice. So when we imagine something wonderful, we always imagine it as much better than it really will be. And she's got this wonderful idea for the robin, and then it's all just swept away and the scene's been changed. So enough. If you enjoyed the video, give it a rating, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you soon. Bye for now. The Redbreast by Charlotte Richardson.